Hello everyone, welcome to the online version of our Signs for Life program. We're excited to have you, where for the next several weeks we will be delving into the basics of American Sign Language. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to message us anytime at the link below. Now, let's get started. Our 21st letter of the alphabet is going to be letter U. To sign U, we'll start with an open hand and we'll bring our thumb and ring and pinky finger down and leave our index and middle fingers raised and together. U. Our first word for letter U is going to be U for up. To sign up, we'll take our index finger and just raise it up. Go up. Our next word for letter U is going to be U for under. If we want to go under something, we'll take our action hand and raise our thumbs up and take our other free hand and lay it flat, and we'll bring our thumb underneath our hand. Go under. Our next word for letter U is going to be U for use. If we want to use something, we can bring our letter U behind our fist and do one circle, use. Our next word for letter U is going to be U for umbrella. We can raise our umbrella with two fists, umbrella. It's raining out, we might want to use an umbrella. Or you might want to get under an umbrella. Our 22nd letter of the alphabet is going to be letter V. To form letter V, we'll start with an open hand and we'll bring our thumb, ring, and pinky fingers down while leaving our index and middle fingers up, but separated. Different from letter U, where we keep them together. We will simply separate them to make letter V. Our first word for letter V is going to be V for vocabulary. To sign vocabulary, we'll take letter V in our action hand and place our index finger and our other hand straight out and tap our finger twice. V for vocabulary. Our next word for letter V is going to be V for vanilla. To sign vanilla, we'll take letter V and place it on top of our fist and just slide it a couple times. Vanilla. Our next word for letter V is going to be V for vegetable. To sign vegetable, we'll take letter V and tap our mouth at the side once and flip our V and touch the same side again. Vegetables. Eat your veggies. And last but not least, for letter V, we have V for voice. To sign voice, we'll take letter V and we're going to start at our throat and move it outwards twice. Voice. Our 23rd letter of the alphabet is going to be letter W. To form letter W, we'll start with an open hand and we will drop our thumb and our pinky down into our palm, leaving our three middle fingers upwards. Sort of like letter V, but we're going to raise our ring finger as well. W. Our first word for letter W is going to be W for white. To sign letter white, we'll take an open hand and we'll close our four fingers together, leaving our thumb out. And we're going to start at our chest and pinch and pull away from our body. White. 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 Our next word for letter W is going to be W for water. To sign that we want water, we'll take our W and tap our chin 2 times. Water. W for water. Our next word for letter W is going to be W for want. If we want something, we can take both of our hands open and bring them in towards us. Want. As if you're trying to pick something up or to grab it. You want something. If you don't want it, you can simply throw it back away and shake your head. Like, don't want it. Or want. Our next word for letter W is going to be W for walk. We're going to take 2 hands with our fingers together and we're going to act like they're feet and we are taking steps. We are going to walk. Our last word for letter W is going to be W for weather. To sign weather, we'll make a W in both hands and we're going to wiggle them downwards towards the floor. Weather. Our 24th letter of the alphabet is going to be letter X. To form letter X, we'll simply take our index finger and we will hook it downwards. X. Our first word for letter X is going to be X for xylophone. You can simply pretend like we're playing an xylophone. Our second word for letter X is going to be X for X-ray. We simply just spell out the word X-ray. Moving on to the 25th letter of our alphabet, we have letter Y. To form letter Y, we can start with an open hand and we will drop our 3 middle fingers, leaving our thumb and pinky straight up. Y. Our first word for letter Y is going to be Y for yes. We can simply make a fist and nod it with our head. Yes. Our next word for letter Y is going to be Y for you. If you want to signify you, you can take your index finger and just point at the person. You are learning sign. Our next word for letter Y is going to be Y for yellow. To sign the color yellow, we can simply take letter Y and wiggle it twice. Yellow. Next, we have Y for yogurt. We can take our letter Y and our free hand and eat out of it. Y for yogurt. And last but not least, we have Y for year. Because what is a year? It is when the Earth revolves around the sun 1 full time. A year. Our 26th and final letter of the alphabet will be letter Z. To sign letter Z, we will simply take our index finger and draw an imaginary Z in front of us. Z. Our first word for letter Z is going to be Z for zebra. If we take 4 fingers in each hand and we pretend like we are tracing the stripes on us, zebra. Our next word for letter Z is going to be Z for zoo. If we draw Z and then slide into a letter O, that signifies zoo. Our next word for letter Z is going to be Z for zipper. You can pretend like you have a zipper and you are zipping it up, zipper. And last but not least, for letter Z, we have Z for 0. Now this is important because this can also be letter O. You can also mouth the word 0 to help sign that it is, in fact, the number and not the letter. And context of conversation will help with that as well. 0. Thanks for joining us. I hope you had fun learning the alphabet. Please continue to practice, and until next time, I'll see you later.